What's up, guys? Rose here from PalestineCrete.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel. And at the end of this video, if you're going to find it helpful, please don't forget to like. Today we are going to talk about retiring in Crete, and we are going to be discussing pros and cons. Okay? As I mentioned in my previous video, I said most people who move to Crete, they come here to retire. They have gone on pension and they find maybe they are not happy with where they are living and they would like to move to a warmer place. And Crete is warm and it's beautiful and it's nice. And the cost of living, it's not so bad. If you have watched my other video where I talk about the cost of living in Crete, you can see it's not so bad in comparison to, let's say, I'll say Denmark, because my husband is from there, so I know how life is there. So in comparison to Denmark, Sweden, Norway, I think the cost of living here in Crete is not so bad. So now I want you to know that when you move to Crete, before you move, you must obviously decide which parts of Crete you want to move to. And of course, we have talked about all this. We have talked about internet. We have talked about telephone lines and water and things like that. But today I want to go deep into helping you have a peaceful life, because I think when you retire, you want to have a beautiful, peaceful life, drama-free. The island lifestyle is all about, as I said previously, going for your walks and enjoying life and visiting the neighboring islands and just, enjoying life. That's what it's about. And the last thing you need is drama, okay? I don't know about you, but I hate drama. Like, I'm a peaceful person. I like peace. I like living peacefully with people around me, because when I left my country, my grandmother told me that, you're going so far away, but if you live peacefully with the people around you, you are not far away, because those will be your sisters, those will be your brothers. Because if something happens to you, we are very far. By the time we get to you, it will probably be too late. But the people who are close to you, those will be your neighbors, are the ones who are going to take care of you. If you need to be taken to the hospital, they are the ones who will take you to the hospital, bring you some food and things like that. So what I'm trying to get at is, I love living peacefully with the people around me. I love peace. I hate drama. I'm naturally a happy person. I like being happy and So that being said, if you move to Crete, if you're not careful, life here can be very, very frustrating. And I know in my previous video when I talked about this, and I was mainly focusing on the timekeeping thing and stuff like that, and some of you said that you should find somebody who is a doer and somebody who is not lazy to do your work. That way you don't have to deal with all those things. We do all that because, first of all, everybody you speak to, you ask them, you say, can you recommend somebody who can do this, and I want it done this way, and then they will say, this one is the best, this one is the professional, and he will come and he say, I'm the professional. And then down the line things will not work out so well. But anyway, in the end it works out, but it takes a bit of time and a bit of ice cubes in your water to cool you down. And the thing is, like, when you're new, like when you're new here, you don't know anybody, so you probably rely on people who, like, let's say, these real estate agents and people like that, maybe to recommend somebody to do something for you. That sometimes works and sometimes it doesn't. If you go to my blog, you can read a post I wrote a while back about when we were renovating our house. Then you can see what we went through with that. But I just want to talk about when you are actually buying property here on the island. I have mentioned this issue and I want to go deeper into it because I want to help you avoid some of the things that will frustrate you, some of the things that will cause you a lot of stress. I want you to avoid all that. So, you know, when you're buying, if you decide you're going to buy an apartment, yeah, you need to be very, very careful, okay? If you're retiring here in Crete and you want to retire in an apartment, you need to go through the fine print. You need to read everything. You need to make sure that the contract you're signing and the contract other property owners have signed, you need to make sure that it includes communal areas, the maintenance of communal areas. That will be the swimming pools, gardens, driveways, parking spaces, and things like that. The reason why I say this is that if you buy property and those things are not included, obviously, if you're retiring here, you are planning to live here, you know, for a long time, right? So 5-10 years down the road, you might find you need to replace the tiles, you know, on the, maybe in the pool or around the pool. You might need to fix the driveway. You might need to fix the parking space. So those things need to be, you know, there has to be a system to take care of those things because it can get frustrating. Another thing is, you could even find yourself in an apartment where you depend on oil to heat up the house during the winter. And let's say the people who live in that apartment building are supposed to contribute to buy the oil. And then you could find some will just not pay for the, you know, for you to go and buy the oil. So you find you'll be stranded because it's either you freeze in your apartment or you buy for the whole building. You buy the oil for the whole building. See, those are the things you really need to check. You really need to be careful about that. And if you read my blog, which I'm gonna link below, you're going to find a lot of tips that will help you sort such things out. But I think the best thing and the most peaceful thing you can do for yourself, you know, to make sure that you have a peaceful life here on the island is, okay, either you make sure you check that all the apartments that are in your building are contributing to the maintenance of the communal area, or you just buy a standalone house, okay, where you'll have your own compound. You'll be able to make decisions on your own without depending on other people. Like maybe you like, I don't know about you, but I like looking at beautiful things. I like a clean place. I like to see nice flowers. And you find if you depend on other people for the place to look like that, you will either have to spend a lot of your own money to you know, to get flowers, to clean up the place. And that could be quite, you know, frustrating. So I think the best thing you can do is either you make sure the apartment is in a place where the contract covers the maintenance of the communal area, or you buy, it could be just a small house, but it's on its own. So that way You have the freedom to do whatever you like. You can put flowers wherever you like. You can maintain your swimming pool how you like. If you feel you want to change the tiles in the pool, well, you'll make arrangements and that can be taken care of. If the pool is a liner thingy, you can change that whenever it needs to be changed and you don't have to worry. Okay? So those are some of the things I wanted to cover today. If you don't take anything else from this video, I just want you to take this, okay? I just want you to take this. Make sure that the contract covers the maintenance of communal area, the shared area. Make sure it covers that, okay? That is if you're buying an apartment. Obviously, if you're buying a house on its own, then that's a different case. You just have to make sure that the house is at your standards and you like it, and that's okay. But when you're moving into a shared area, please make sure that everything is covered. You don't have to worry about the pool not working because some other people have decided they are not paying. You don't have to worry about the driveway is not being repaired because, I think you get my point. So thank you so much for coming to my channel, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful. I hope you found it helpful. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please. And don't forget to visit my blog, thepalmestincrete.com. Thank you so much. My name is Rose, and I will see you on my next one. Yes, bye.